almost there. Come on.
Right. Aaron!
The kids that the Black Wing carries away after living the train's bridge.
This is probably going to be the most political video I ever make. And let's just say I'm reporting with straight facts. Nothing here is unsupported. These are the facts as they are now. Facts can always change. I guess rather than what I mean by facts is most of this is perception, but it's not my perception. It's majority perception. And majority perception is usually the fact, right? So, geez, it is freaking cold in here, but at least I don't sound all nasally. My allergies, like, stopped acting up, like, 10 minutes ago. Like, legit, I got done recording my theater video, and then, my racist Karen video last night. And then, now, after going to work and almost passing out, because allergies were super bad, now I'm fine again. Dude, legit, my allergies were so bad that I almost passed out because I couldn't breathe. And combined with the mask and the runny nose and sneezing and coughing, which I did get checked up. I was not sick. I wanted to make sure I wasn't sick first, obviously. I'm not going to go to work sick and give that to everybody. So, it was just allergies. I went and got that checked up. They're like, oh yeah, it's probably because you're not taking your allergy medication. And I was like, well yeah, because my doctor told me kidney problems. And she's like, he told you what? And so, yeah, I was like, well yeah, obviously I'm not going to take it. It's going to cause me permanent kidney problems. And he's like, this ain't going to cause you kidney problems. So, now I have to go get like a fifth opinion. So, yeah, I hadn't been taking my allergy pills, so then, allergies. And now I'm perfectly fine. I mean, I still sound a little weird, but it's not nearly as bad. You guys could probably attest to that. But anyways, I almost passed out, and so I was trying to do dishes, and I just, instead of grabbing the plate, I pushed the plate, and then everything that was on top of it fell, and I actually broke a bowl, and dude, everything bounced onto the bowl, and so the bowl broke and broke everything else's fall or whatever. Anyways, allergies are gone, like 15 minutes ago. And I didn't even take any medicine because I couldn't at that time of day. Anyways, I was playing Force Unleashed and I was on Felucia. That's where we are today. Whatever. So, political, whatever. I do hope Donald Trump wins because he seems to be the best of, these candidates. And it's November 4th right now, so we'll find out here. It's 3 a.m., so we'll find out here in a minute. But I don't like either of these candidates, to be frank. Because ultimately, I mean, I think Donald Trump's done great so far. But his ads and whatever messages, what the fuck ever, they were just bordering on childish, honestly. Biden was the most respectable person the whole time. Not really throwing shade at anyone. Kind of making fun of him, but not really like fucking, oh, this guy's a zombie. Don't let zombies in the White House. Like, really, you're gonna resort to name-calling now? Look, you're the best candidate. You're sort of doing the right thing, but you're fucking... These are your approved messages, people. They're fucked. Respectfully, they're fucked. I don't think politics should just be one person bashing the others into the ground repeatedly. We should just have calm, civil debates on how shit's supposed to be so we can actually solve problems. Also, this whole, like, we'll ban abortions meme, basically. So that way people vote on the abortion thing. That never happens. That never fucking happens. It could happen, but it's not happening. I don't get it. I saw some theory that it was just like, it's like something so people vote on that topic, like, oh, we're gonna make it better, and then they never do. But, like, what's it been, like, since the advent of, like, people caring about abortions, we've had, like, 10 presidents, I think? 10, 50, I could be a fucking idiot, I don't know. But, so, basically, no one has done anything at all. Nothing. They always say they will, and they don't do anything, so the abortion situation, whatever. And honestly, I don't even know if I'm for or against abortions anymore, because I've had compelling arguments from both sides. Like, preferably against. But I've seen some shit, and in some situations, not aborting just creates a serial killer. So, I mean, let's be real here. It looks like they're going to be doing the abortion like 18 years after the child was born, so I suppose aborting one child is better than aborting 18 adults? I don't know. But yeah, anyways, with that little fucking tangent, I can't remember words right now. My brain's a little foggy. But, you know, the rest of my allergies sometimes are out. So, okay, my dryer's about to go off. Never mind, it seems like it's not going to go off. So, really? Really? So, yeah, the abortion, no, not abortion, that was a tangent and that's gone. It seems like Trump really knows what he's doing. People give him a lot of shit, but aside from, you know, political ads and just overall demeanor that's just kind of, like, not a respectable, not very respectable attitude, let's just say that. The dude gets results, I think. He's helped out transgenders and, gays, was it? He did do one very offensive thing, I think, which is where he said that transgenders shouldn't be part of the military, and then he made that a law or something like that. I'm not going to pretend to understand how the government works. But, yeah, I believe he's involved in passing laws. So, he did something and he's like, well, if you're having these issues with your body, how's that going to, or with yourself, your own identity, how are you going to perform on the battlefield? And, yeah, I mean, to be honest, I agree with that. If you have any sort of mental illness, I think maybe you shouldn't be, like, you shouldn't just be disqualified because of that. But they should probably do a check on you or something. I mean, with any sort of... I wouldn't want a schizophrenic on the battlefield either. No offense. No, seriously, no offense. But there was a, I'm sorry, after hearing... I just watched a story about some sort of bus, and this dude... He removed someone's being and then ate it. And then started tossing heads at people. Because he was told that God needed him to do something. I'm sorry, but I don't want that guy on my team when I enlist. So, you know, I think they should do some sort of check. You shouldn't be I don't think you need to be, like, fucking disqualified automatically. But some chests, fuck, cannibals. some tests should be done. Man, fucking, I didn't eat that man. You should check the chest. You should check his chest. Just check the test. That's what my defense was just a second ago. So, but basically, you know, yeah. So, but he did something where, when you had some sort of very important procedure done, you had to tell the doctors or whatever your assigned gender from birth. Because supposedly they kept, like, I don't know how you would miss it, but someone who was a guy would go in there and tell them, yeah, well, I'm a girl. So they go and do that, and then they fuck something up, and bam, dead. Right on the operating table. So yeah, I mean, I could totally see that happening. A girl's anatomy is different than a boy's anatomy. Or, I guess, man, female. Fuck, I fucked it up. Man, woman, female, male kind of thing. I still fucked it up. So, the, my glasses are, like, fucked or something. So, they just don't feel right anymore. The, you know, I think that sounds very helpful. I can't remember where I found that source. So, but you never see anything that's reported on Trump doing anything good. People are like, oh, look, he's done bad. And then you have people saying, like, oh, well, look at his children. How does that reflect on him? It's like, who gives a fuck what his children do? My dad was in the military, and I'm a video game programmer. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? I'm not my dad. He's reflected on me, sure, but I'm not him. What I do should have nothing to do with him, and vice versa. Unless it's something like medical. If you had a fucking history of lung cancer, well then yeah, probably. But aside from that shit, so yeah, I honestly don't fucking understand. And, so, this conversation is fucking boring. I'm so fucking bored of this conversation. But I gotta keep going, because I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. Well, let me look up some facts again. Oh yeah, well, for instance, like the CNN, if fucking Inside Edition even, which I generally see them as pretty neutral, because they're not really real news, let's be honest. But everyone is always like, oh, Trump did this, Trump said that. Dude, I swear, they managed to take someone congratulating him at one point out of fucking context and made it seem like some sort of sarcastic comment. This dude's like, hey, you're doing great. And then they're like, look at this dude as he acknowledges Trump's the bad guy. It was like, what the fuck, News Network? That doesn't even make sense. Although, to be fair, Trump says it takes some of his own comments out of context, and I don't understand the rationale behind that. It's not even like a sarcastic ploy or anything. He's just straight up fucking taking them out of context. I was on his YouTube channel, you know, I was looking up some stuff because I'm curious about the election. And he's over here just fucking releasing videos that don't make any sense. It cuts off words, and then... You know what I used to do with my videos, because I thought it was really cool? I used to have this editing software, the Samsung Movie Maker. Samsung got rid of it because they're fucking retarded. And, basically it would automatically edit videos for you. I was like, this is fucking genius! And so, you know, I was having fun with that. But sometimes it would chop some important stuff out of the video, and you'd have to go back and manually fix it. It's like he just did that, but he didn't fucking add it back in. Random bits of the video were chopped out, and it was just like random words that don't make any fucking sense. And then sometimes, I was watching a video of him saying that, like his exact words, so that way you can probably find it, were, last night's results were phenomenal. There was nothing like it. He managed to put up a video of that, except it fucking it made it seem like he was losing the polls rather than actually winning them. Or not the polls. The polls are unreliable. They predicted Hillary would win last election. So, you know, not the polls, but like he was like winning the election, yet he made it seem like he was losing. Like, what the fuck over? He kept using words like were and was and shit like that, past tense, and it's like, why the fuck are you using past tense? And then you're editing to make the past tense more obvious. It's like, so what are you fucking? It's like wah. Just Waluigi time. So yeah. I'm gonna actually fucking look up good things that Trump's done and see if anyone is fucking reporting. Those are gonna be the keywords. Shit, I'm still like recording. Right here, this is an official source. It's whitehouse.gov. I believe that's an official source. Almost 4 million jobs created since election. More Americans are now employed than ever before. Blah, 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 blah. Manufacturing jobs growing at the fastest rate in more than 3 decades. These are all employments, blah, 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 which really wasn't helping me. I mean, fuck, I was unemployed for like fucking 2 years for no fucking reason whatsoever. Woo, fuck, I'm dizzy. I'm better now. Almost 3.9 Americans have been lifted off food stamps since... Motherfucker, that's the same thing. As a result of our tax bill, small businesses will have the lowest top marginal tax rate in more than 80 years. Someone's gonna need to explain that to me. I'm joking, I'll probably fucking figure it out later. I'm stupid, but I'm not like that stupid. We reformed the Medicare program to stop hospitals from overcharging low-income seniors on their drugs. What the fuck is up with that? Why are hospitals still fucking, like, overpriced then? Does this only apply to seniors? Because hospitals are fucking... They create these weird words, and they got the fucking charge master. You fucking watch Adam Ruins Everything. That one explained it perfectly. And then I looked into it myself, because I'm not a fucking sheep. And, yeah. I mean... Yeah, they were off about, like, one detail, which I can't even remember what it was. And they might not even have been off about it. It might just be, like, the sources I found were different. Fucking medical dispensary device, or something like that. Whatever the plastic cup was called. That was some fucking bull... Like, what the fuck's with these hospitals? I swear to you, I'm gonna fucking... Apparently, I do not need a degree to open up a clinic, so I'm gonna fucking do that. Maybe if I do, I'll have someone else fucking run it. But I will fucking run every other hospital into the fucking ground by just making everything dirt fucking cheap. It's like if you start selling diamonds at like $1.99, other companies are gonna be like, what the fuck? How are you doing that? Why are you doing that?
Uh-oh. The receiver's energy is giving me a...
So like fucking hospitals just shouldn't fucking exist in the state that they are. Anyways, with that tangent aside, we've reduced high-dose opioid prescriptions by 16% during my first year in office. High-dose... fuck, okay, big words. I get it now. I get it. You fucking... So people aren't getting addicted... or addictive drugs when they don't need them. Or dangerous drugs, even. Okay. Coal exports by 60%. U.S. oil production recently reached all-time high. That's actually not good, though. Don't know why you would brag about that. Canceled the illegal anti-coal so-called clean power plant. What the fuck? Alright. That actually sounds like a bad thing, too. I could be wrong. I could be mixing that up with something else. Confirmed more circuit court judges than any other new administration. Again, I don't know what that is. And that's not even a stupid thing. That's just I don't fucking know what the fucking government is. Withdrew from the horrible one-sided Iran deal. Oh, yes. Yeah, but we've also fucking just not attacked other countries, but we've just fucked with them just because we can, and that's just fucking stupid. America has like a really bad history of fucking with other countries because they don't know when to quit. We don't know when to quit. Fuck. Concluded a historic U.S.-Mexico trade deal to replace NAFTA and negotiations with... Alright, I don't know what the fuck the acronym is for. I'll have to look up all this stuff later, okay, guys? That's not what this video is about. We have begun building the wall, Republican... That's, again, okay, that's definitely a bad thing. I thought that was just like a joke. Not a joke, per se, but like one of those promises you make to get people all amped up and then you don't actually follow through with. Because that's stupid. I thought he knew that was stupid. I was maybe a bit wrong. So let's see what Business Insider has to say. President Donald Trump has been among the... Wait, is this fucking... Are you serious? Okay, never mind. I thought this website was one of those scam ones. President Donald Trump has been among the most controversial presidents in U.S. history and just the third commander-in-chief to be impeached. He hasn't been... What are you fucking talking about? Alrighty, we're leaving. Doesn't impeached mean you're booted out? He's still... What the fuck's that about? I mean, they tried, but they did nothing. What are you fucking... Business Insider? Don't go to that website. It's a fucking lie. I had welcomed Donald Trump's impeachment, but he has gotten these 20 things right, USA Today. Boom, with the fucking clickbait title. I can relate. Really, you're gonna open up your article with I can relate? Trump has been driving me crazy since June 2015, blah, 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 blah. Who came to this country legally as a boy around 1915? A rapist, criminal, and drug smuggler. Did I fucking miss something? When he came down to the escalator at Trump Tower, declared his presidential bid and labeled my Mexican grandfather who get... Oh. So, okay, no I didn't. It's just... I'm dyslexic, so I have an excuse. He drove me even crazier when showing how little he knows about immigration. He said Mexico didn't send its best people. That is all it sends. The only folks who stay behind are the elderly who can't leave, the entitled who feel they shouldn't have to. Nonetheless, I count 20 good things Trump is fucking... Okay, so already we're having like an attack piece, sort of. Or a woe is me piece, anyways. Move the U.S. Embassy in Israel to Jerusalem. I don't fucking... Pull the United States out of Iranian nuclear deal. Yeah. Stand up to NATO countries for not ponying up enough money to cover the organization's expenses and their own defense costs. I know it creates a little bit of inflation, but can't you just fucking print money, by the way? I mean, if a country isn't providing necessary funds, fucking... Other countries have created inflation before, just do it again. We'll get through it. Put an intense focus on immigration, the importance of border security, and... Because didn't League of Legends, or not League... World of Warcraft players figure all this out already? How can, like, entire countries not figure it out? Target the ruthless Salvadorian street gang, MS-13, I don't know what that is. Picking James Mattis' Defense Secretary Nikki Haley. Focus attention on Rust Belt states and give respects to white working class voters. And overlooked by the elites on both coasts. Wait. That is vague and unconvincing. I know that's supposed to be something good, but I'm not buying it. That, I don't know what that means. So, you guys get the point by now, right? So, yeah, sure, he's done, you know, so, he's had his bad share of, you know, things, but he's done his fair share of fuck-ups, but at the same time, he gets results, and I like what he's going for at the very least. And so, yeah, I think he's better. Besides that, I'm among the so, I figured out the difference between Republican and Democrat recently, because admittedly, I didn't know what the two labels were. I guess I fall into Republican because I want the government to keep its people safe and serve them, and then fuck off. You don't need to be telling me how to live my life. That shit needs to go. You make laws that help people. You make laws that because I'm not a fucking murderer. I'm not saying don't tell me I can't murder a bitch because I'm gonna murder a bitch. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you don't need to be telling me what kind of fucking video games I can play. You don't need to be fucking telling me what kind of movies I can watch. You don't need to fucking tell me, oh, well, fucking drugs proven to be harmless for fucking centuries need to be fucking banned. Fucking legalize marijuana up in here. You know, you don't need to be fucking telling me what to do. I follow the laws, even the unreasonable ones, and, that's that. But, if a Democratic Party gets its way, we're just gonna have, like, a police state, I think. And in some senses, I've seen just some people who can't take heat, and then they're like, well, you can't say that about me because, boom, I'm the president now. Now they were never running for president. But you get the point. Democrats generally seem to feel the need to impose more laws on these fucking tiny little things that you can just, avoid. Oh, what's that? A thumbtack is too sharp? Why don't we dull it up a bit? Because you don't know what to fucking do about it. You're like, well, this is a minor inconvenience for me, so I'm going to make it a major inconvenience on everyone else. It's like, get the fuck out of here. So, I've noticed Republicans are generally more of, alright, we'll help you, whatever, and then fuck off. That's what it should be. I'm fucking living in here, I like freedom, but you're trying to fucking take that away from me. Kitchen knife's too sharp, so we're gonna fucking, I cut myself earlier, so we're gonna fucking ban sharp knives, and we're gonna get these really dull ones. By the way, a dull knife is more dangerous than a sharp knife. Look it up. I mean, yeah. If someone's trying to murderize your ass, you'll wish that they had a dull knife. But a sharp knife, it goes through its target. The more you have to fiddle with a dull knife, the more you risk fucking ending yourself. Obliterating your finger. Dude, I almost chopped off my finger with a sharp knife. But I was able to figure out and tell when I needed to stop. I had a dull knife, and I actually cut really deep. Now, it wasn't like the fucking dullest knife, but I could not get it to cut through a fucking carrot for the life of me. And it cut really deep, so I was like, alright, well, that's not cool. So yeah, that kind of shit. This was a really bad analogy because it just kept going into tangents. Moral of the fucking story? Keep people safe. Make them happy, not like, give them free fucking shit. I mean, like, keep them out of homelessness, keep them safe, keep them fed. At least, try to improve working conditions, try to improve the laws that help people, and then be gone. I don't need you being like, hey, that door is like 5 feet away from the stairs, we need it to be like 8 feet away from the stairs. I really fucking suck at trying to get my point across. I hope some of you guys get it and can explain it to the rest. But basically, help your people and fuck off. You're not needed for anything more than that. You don't need to be a part of our lives. You just need to, that's your role. If you don't like it, stop participating in it. That's how I firmly believe. If I were fucking president or governor or what the fuck ever, I'd be like, alright, here you go. Is that good? They'd respond with, yeah, and I'd be like, okay. They'd respond with, no, and I'd be like, alright, well, I guess I gotta fix that. Sorry, I took my meds earlier, so I'm fucking, tired, and I'm about to fall fucking asleep right here while I'm walking in the garage. But yeah, basically, society's fucked. Like, I'm gonna have to look up some shit real quick. Yeah, so stuff like, Obamacare or whatever, I guess I'm fine with, but other shit like raising taxes on rich people, which is just going to trickle down to the bottom. Like, you raise taxes on the elites. That just makes... That'll trickle down in... to the bottom in some significant way. And even if it's not, like, hugely significant, it'll be noticeable. They should just fucking run simulations before they run their mouths. Yeah. And, you know, all that other stuff, it just doesn't fucking... What are they thinking? I don't get it. Yeah, you guys could probably tell I'm fucking tired. About to fucking walk into a wall, bitch. But the basically nothing makes sense anymore. That's just life in 2020. Man, I wish it wasn't 2020 anymore. I want to go fucking watch Batman, but fucking 2022 March, fuck. So, yeah. I'm gonna go dream up a time machine and we'll figure this out. Also, some presidents don't seem to learn from history. I mean, or some of these people, not presidents, politicians, don't seem to learn from history. You have so many people who are like, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and it's like, it's been done. It didn't work. Why would now be any different? And they're like, well, that's fine because you didn't have me as your president. And it's like, no, bitch. It's not how it works. Everyone thinks they're like some fucking... Every politician is like, this is why I'm special, this is why I'm important, when... No and no. Everyone's like, hey, we're gonna make guns illegal. It's like, fucker, I need that. Like your toddler picks up your fucking Glock and you're just like, hey, fucker, I need that. So... Yeah, yes, I just compared Democrats to fucking toddlers. Deal with it. I'm not saying Democrats are I'm just making a fucking joke. So... I keep saying yeah a lot, and that normally annoys me, but now I guess I'm the one doing it, so I can't just fucking complain about it to myself, but I guess I can complain about it or I can just, like, mention it so that way people don't point it out. Because if you just point out something that I've already mentioned, it's kind of redundant and you're redundant. Stop existing. Yeah. See, I'm so fucking bored of politics. See? I fucking said it. Yeah, what about it? What are you gonna do? That's a good point, dog. I guess I'll back off now. Yeah, I think... I think politics, kind of boring, but I think what I had to say was important, and I hope I got it across. I'll try to make a more clear video next time, if there is a next time. I will, if you guys have questions, I'll elaborate, because I'm sure I've left questions, but I can't think pretty clearly. I didn't think this would be a problem earlier. It was a problem before I took my meds, but... Fuck. I didn't think they would add to it. I guess the allergies are really fucking taking it out of me. I mean, I did fucking almost pass out at work today. So. Yeah, fuck, allergies will do that to me. I'm not even allergic to anything, it's just fucking pollen. Pollen kills people, man. Is it pollen? Is that what that is? Oh, fuck. I'm allergic to whatever fucking season change. Fuck it, I'll call it season changeling. I'm allergic to season changelings. So, yeah, being allergic to seasonal changelings and signing out. So I've seen how some Democrats, not all, not most, but some act. And I know firsthand, I've seen how Republicans can tend to get a little riled up over politics. So I suspect a war is coming. So anyways, I suspect a war is coming. And, yeah, I feel like riots. I've already seen some people get riled up when I'm at work. And now that things are no longer going Trump's way, and Biden seems to be winning, next time I go to work, I'm just going to be careful, I suppose. I noticed a few customers that were regulars that don't normally have anything on them have been bringing guns with open carry, and someone else mentioned concealed carry. So that's their right to do, obviously. I have no problem with that. But when they weren't doing that before, and then the election happens, and now they're doing it, that gets me a little worried. It's like, oh, fuck. So, I don't know, man. I've mapped out good escape routes at work and identified a lot of things that we use as weapons, so I'm just going to be careful next time. But, yeah. There are already people predicting people, like, groups armed with assault rifles are going to start rioting and shit. So, yeah. So, yeah, this is gonna suck, I think. I know that this is gonna happen either way, but I heard it's gonna be much worse if, Trump didn't win. And it doesn't seem like he's going to. So, this isn't my, like, well, if you haven't voted yet, you should vote for Trump, because that's not how that works. I'm pretty sure voting period's up. I'm just saying, like, shit's happening. People at work are talking about it. So. Yeah, that's gonna be something, isn't it? I'll update you if anything ever actually happens. Work starts tomorrow for me, so at this point, so. Yeah. Later, guys.
Or what? You're not my mommy. Remember?
So, people keep saying, like, well, Thanos destroyed the Infinity Stones, didn't he? And sure, he rendered them unusable. In Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, we see that the world, and yes, it's Marvel vs. Capcom, it's a fighting game, it's not part of the MCU, whatever. Also, Mega Man and Fuckstick McGee are in the game. Who is Fuckstick McGee, you may ask? I don't know, I just thought that sounded cool. Anyways, Thanos punches the Reality Stone when it's in Ultron Sigma's head. And he punches it so hard and so many times that it actually cracks. And now, as a result, the realities cannot be unfused. They're stuck like that. And, well, let's just say that, alright, so reality isn't broken even though the same rules apply, but it's cracked. So, And you got to think that Marvel would have a little bit more care with their explanations. I don't think they're just going to be like, I use the stones to destroy the stones 1 minute, and be like, we need the stones to create the flow of time the next. So, let's assume that there is an explanation. I already posted this on the game theory video that just came out, or film theory video that just came out. But I believe that Thanos just, when he snapped his fingers this next time, the stones exploded. That we know that their energy went way further into the universe than the initial snap. So what if the stones just exploded and their particles were just spread throughout the universe? It irradiated all of the planets, or like all of, the galaxy nearby, and the particles are expanding at the same rate that space and the universe is as well. Until they come closer together and build up enough energy to reform. What if the stones can't be destroyed? They can be removed from one universe to another, but they can't be destroyed. They are always part of the universe. That would be a pretty cool reveal. Not only would that mean that in the future they can fall back on the Infinity Stones if they need to, but also as of now, no one can use them in any way. Reality still functions, but what are you going to do? Collect microscopic particles? I guess if you're Ant-Man in a spacesuit and you have 4,000 years of your life to go, if you're just fucking immortal, then sure. But now they have to reform on their own. And you know what? This would also be a really cool way to introduce us to some different types of aliens. Or maybe Thanos, or maybe not Thanos. Maybe when Galactus shows up, he has the Infinity Stones. And you're like, whoa, how did he do that? And he's like, you fools. They reform on their own. Or something like that. I'm really tired, guys, and this is just after making that CBR Spider-Man video. So, I have to rush this video a little bit, but it's been on my mind for a while, and I just never said anything. So, peace.
Thank you. I can't believe you chose me.
Mia's no good to anyone right now, but we might make it out of here in one piece.
Listen,
I want to know what all this is about, starting with Mia.
Mia came here with Evelyn.
That's how it started. Oh boy. The kid. I knew Mia was hiding something. That. There's the boat that Mia came with everyone on. Oh, what the? We came on that. Let's go take a look. I'm not going back there. I gotta know what Mia was up to.